Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now, this is a new moon reading, so it begins with the question, what will your sign in the title below be beginning with the new moon on January the 24th or under the new moon's light, so the few days around there. This is a general introduction. There'll be a timestamp below because you want to watch your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get a good picture. And bear in mind that there's a link down below as well. If you don't know what your moon or rising sign is, go to one of the links below and you'll be able to get a free birth chart. Now, being a general reading, roles can be reversed, timing's not absolute. Bear in mind this. What's important in the new moon in Aquarius is your intentions. Things that you set in motion now apparently may not come through until I think they said full moon in Leo or new moon in Leo, but anyway, midsummer. But according to all the astrologers, which I recommend that you watch, this is a really, really big new moon. Now, I don't know enough to speak convincingly on it, so go and look at Sun Soul TV, Soul Garden TV, Namaste Today, The Leo King, Anastasia Cosmic Astrologer, and there's others. There's a lot of others. So, with no further ado, I don't think I've got anything else to say, so I'll bring up the cards. Okay, Aquarius, now this is me saying this, not the cards, but stop being such a stress head. There's something that you're not seeing at the moment, Two of Swords from the bottom of the deck, that you are stressing about because there has been a bolt from the blue that has changed something quite considerably for you, and it's kept you up worrying, and that worrying is something that you have to work with at the moment. So that's interesting. With the Nine of Swords also being at the base of the reading, this position is what you have to work with to bring your dreams, bring your plan into the real world, or there's something not quite gelling. We've got the Two of Cups here in opposition with the Seven of Coins. You've been trying to build something and trying to piece it together and to make two things come together. And because of this bolt in the blue, it's all got upset. And you're going, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Now, the first thing that I want to say to you is this is going to sort. And it needed that bolt from the blue, but obviously it sends you into a blind panic by the looks of it. Nine of Swords in the center, Nine of Swords with what you got to work with. So I think that's probably bringing up a lot of old fears and fears about the current situation where this will sound weird, but enjoy the fears. Dive into them in the eye of examining each one and going, hang on a minute, what is this based on? Is this genuine? Oh no, that's from something that I got stuck in my head when I was 8. So it's not applicable to this situation. You can get rid of your fears that way with baby steps. Where was that Seven of Pentacles? Oh, there's a Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles there. So it is baby steps at the moment because you've had a dream that you've already wanted to set forward on already. And I think maybe the rules surrounding this so far have held you back a little, but it's been a really driven dream. It's something that means a lot to you, and you believe that you're aiming for your highest ideal with this, and you are. And you are going to receive good results, but it's going to take time. Every harvest takes time to plant. So whatever it is that you're worrying about at the moment, you can put this worry aside by working through it and having victory over the various worries as you look at each one, or you can remain trapped by them. But there's certainly something to be gained from initially sitting back and just letting all these fears and letting all these worries swirl around you. You can look at which ones are the loudest, because I tell you what, the loudest ones are probably the most untrue. So you can sit in your own energy, because I think people have noticed that you're taking time out and that you are stepping back from everybody. To swim in these fears for a little while and work on each one. The one that screams the loudest is probably the most untrue, and then the next one, and then the next one. And it's not even baby steps, but it's definitely steps, slow progress, one by one by one. The oracle cards are saying, connect with your emotions and drop your shields. So maybe there is a way that you're being protective here that, again, like I said, it's due to something in the past, not something in the present. And this Tower card that is clarifying, even though it's a walking city on legs, well, it might not be walking, it might just be on legs, but which has been battered by some comet falling down. Yeah, it's a bolt from the blue, but that rather looks to me like the scene at the end of some form of superhero cartoon where the heroes finally manage to destroy the supervillain's big death machine. You know, so this is a good thing that this tower is falling. Your options are be paralyzed and trapped in all of this fear, or slowly move forward with all the resources that you need. So I think as you work through those fears, there's a realization that you do have all the resources that you need, and that the sun is shining upon you. You simply have to have faith, because we have the Empress as the energy coming down from on high to assist you. But to get a harvest, you need to plant the seed and till the soil and weed it. So you're in the weeding it stage. You've already, I think you've, with this Seven of Pentacles here, you've done the tilling and you're a bit sort of, oh, when will this end? You know, that bit has ended. Now you go through the worry stage. You're going through the, yeah, that's true, and I need to do something about it. That's nonsense, that's nonsense, that's nonsense. I'm going to stop thinking it. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio here. And then taking steps with intention. Bear in mind what I said. The new moon in Aquarius is all about setting your intentions for a reward that will come later, or the reward is probably, well, it is an accurate enough word, or the harvest will come later, midsummer. And finally, growth. Growth under the light of the sun here. So all in all, that's a really, really good reading, but you've got quite a bit of hard work ahead of you, and you need to look at all those fears and face them. So yes, that does mean sitting on the sofa going, oh my God, biting your nails, identifying all these fears and worries that are coming up, even write them down. You know, it's be quite useful, because when you're in that state, it's difficult to think of one thing when your brain is firing everything at you at once. So as soon as you notice one, write it down, then come back to it a bit later and go, hang on a minute, is that true? What's the founding principles that that's based upon? Where did I learn this lesson? What on earth has it got to do with what's going on today? The ones that have something to do with it, what's going on today, you have the ability to balance to sort those out. So if you remove the source of the fear, you can remove the fear. The other fears, if they're a load of nonsense, you're just wasting your time having them. You can trap yourself or you can move forward. All right. See you later.